Welcome to Holytown Primary's PCFC's Family Race Night What's What video. Some folks have been asking, how does the race night work? What happens? What do we need to do? This short video hopefully will give you an insight into what is required before the race night and what happens on the race night. The short video we're going to explain what the race night is, how it works, what you can do before the night and during the night. But how does it work? Well, let's start before the night begins. A bit like the Grand National, and each race has to have the horses entered into it before the race, before the night, and that's where you come in. For the night to be a success, we need you people to buy and submit your horses into the race in advance of the night. So not on the night, but before the race night begins. That allows us to prepare all the race cards and get all the information ready so that on the night there is just races to be had. Now the plan is we're going to have 8 races, and in each of those races there will be 8 horses. So we are trying to sell 64 race entry places. When you pay your £5, you pay to enter your horse and your jockey, so not separately but all together, a horse and a jockey. And for your £5 you not only get to enter your horse, but you get to name your horse and jockey, and those names will appear on the race card and within the races on the night. Now, what's the incentive for that? Well, if you submit your horse and jockey into the race, if your horse wins, then you will get a prize. Over and above any of the betting that happens later on in the day, later on in the night, you win a prize, probably going to be a bottle of something, but your horse and jockey, if they are the winner, will win that prize. And it's a 1 in 8 chance of winning. So that's significantly better than even coming to play a game of bingo. So a 1 in 8 chance if you submit your horse and jockey into a race, a 1 in 8 chance of you being the successful winner on the night. But that all means that you need to submit your horses and jockeys before the night so that we can have all the races set up ready to go. So we need you to help us by buying your horses. Now there's been a good take up on the horses so far, so there's only a few limited slots left, but we need you to buy into your horses early doors so that we can get our race cards all set up for the night. And that leads on to what happens on the night. Well, on the night you will get, or on the tables you will see a race card, and against horse number 1 you will see a horse name and a jockey name, and similarly all the way down for the horses 1 to 8. All the names will appear with the names that have been put in, and very kindly you'll see an entry there for race sponsors. Very kindly we've had local businesses who have sponsored us, and those local businesses will be pictured on there relevant to what they have sponsored. So on the night, each race will have a list of horses and jockey names, and you are betting on the winning horse. There's no other bets, there's no two ways or second or third places. You're betting to find out, or to place a bet on the winning horse. Each bet costs £1. You can bet one bet on every horse, or you can bet one bet on one horse, or you can bet more than one bet on a single horse or a number of horses. It's entirely up to you, and each bet goes into the pot. Now this is the bit that starts to get a little bit confusing for everybody, but bearing in mind that, again, as well as the winning horse, or the owner of the horse and jockey winning, the winning horse when the race is run is the horse that you're trying to bet on. So if that wins, then you get a portion of the winnings. Now this is where we trying to explain what that means for you. So hopefully this is a wee bit easier to understand. The winner will be nominated with the race as run. Now the races are run as pre-recorded videos, so there's no fixing. The numbers will be picked at random and a race will be run, and whatever the horse is the winner, that will be the winning horse. But how does the betting work? This is the bit that everybody wants to know. So if, as an example, we have bets placed on a race, and just for example, here are 8 horses. So before the race begins, the betting is done. So 5 people have bet on horse number 1 called Brody Boy to win. 8 people have bet on horse number 2, Jolly Ollie, to win, and so on and so forth. Now the way the winnings work is when that pot is all taken in, it's split 50-50. So what we have here is we have a total of 67 bets that have been made. So 67 bets equals to £67 raised. Now what happens, we split that 50-50. 50% of that goes to the school or the PCFC funds, and the other 50% of that is left as the winner's pot. So we have £33.50 available in the winner's pot. So now comes the fun bit. If when the race is run from the pre-recorded video, if horse number 6 is the winner, then there is only one person who has bet on that horse, so they take the entire winner's pot, £33.50. That is their winning. So for a £1 bet, they walk away with £33.50. However, if horse number 4 was to be the winning bet, or the winning horse rather, then there are 4 people who have bet on that horse. So the winner's pot is divided by 4. And so each person will get £8.38 or thereabouts for their winning bet. So for a £1 bet, if that was the case, then they would have got £8.38 back each. Now, this is where it starts to get a bit more different, because if you were to bid on horse number 8, there was 20, just to do the sums easier, horse number 8, there was 20 people bidding on it, and so the winning pot then divided by 20, so the £33.50 winner's pot divided by 20 equals £1.68. So in this example, even although you might only have bet £1, you can still, even if it was the worst case scenario, horse number 8, you would still walk away 68 pence up than what you were originally. So I hope that helps to explain a little bit anyway. The pot of money is raised from the number of bets placed on the horses during the race. The pot is split 50-50, 50% to the school, 50% to the winner's pot. The number of people who have bet on the winning horse, the pot then gets divided equally between each one of those members, and you can nominally walk away in profit for each race. I hope that helps to understand. It's repeated for each race. So race 1, same process. Race 2, same process. Race 3, same process, and so on and so forth. And we hope you'll come and join us on the night. But as I say, we really need you to buy the horses in advance so that we have everything set up on the night. So we won't be able to sell horses and jockeys before on the night. They have to be sold before the night. And then on the night, you can come along, join with us and place your bets on which horse you think is the winner and cheer it on as you see it on the videos, and hopefully we can raise a lot of money for our local school. All right, any other questions, you know the usual contacts. Drop us a message on our Facebook page, drop us a message through our email address, or whatever way you want to get in contact with us. Look forward to seeing you the 1st of June and hope you have a great night. Thank you.